This question comes from Axel Meyerseek in Germany, who writes, if Ajit Jain were to retire or, God forbid, be promoted, what would be the impact on the insurance operations, both with regards to underwriting profit as well as the development of float?
Well, nobody could possibly replace Ajit. I mean, you can't come close. But we have a terrific operation in insurance. We really do. Outside of Ajit, and it's terrific squared with Ajit. There are things only he can do, but there are a lot of things that are institutionalized, a lot of things in our insurance business where we've got extraordinarily able management too. So Ajit, for example, bought a company that nobody here has heard of probably, called Guard Insurance a few years ago, based in workers' comp primarily. It's based improbably in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and it's expanding like crazy in Wilkes-Barre. And it's been a gem. And Ajit oversees it, but we've got a terrific person running it. And we bought Medical Protective some years ago. Tim Kenesey runs that. Ajit oversees it, but Tim Kenesey can run a terrific insurance company with or without Ajit, but he's smart enough to realize that if you got somebody like Ajit that's willing to oversee it to a degree, that's great. But Tim is a great insurance manager all by himself, and Medical Protective has been a wonderful business for us. Most people don't know we own it. The company goes back into the 19th century, actually. We've got a lot of good operations. If you look at that section in the annual report called Other Insurance Company, I mean, that is, in aggregate, that is a wonderful insurance company. There's very few like it. Geico is a terrific company. Ajit has made more money for Berkshire than I have probably, but we've still got what I would consider the world's best property casualty insurance operation, even without him. And with him, you know, nobody, I don't think anybody comes close. Charlie?
Well, a few years ago, California made a little change in its workers' compensation law. And Ajit saw instantly that it would cause the underwriting results to change drastically. And he went from a tiny percent of the market, like 10% of the market, which is big, and he just grasped a couple of $1 billion at least out of the air, like was snapping his fingers. And when it got tough, he pulled back. We don't have a lot of people like Ajit. It's hard to just snap your fingers and grab a couple of $1 billion out of the air.
But we actually, the California workers' comp, though, Guard has moved into that. We have got a lot of terrific insurance managers. I mean, I don't know of a better collection anyplace. And Ajit has found some of those. I've gotten lucky a few times. I mean, Tom Nerney at U.S. Liability, that goes back, what, 15, 16 years. He is a terrific operation. It's not huge, but it is so well managed. And people don't even know we own these things. But you look at that last line, and now we've added Peter Eastwood with Berkshire Hathaway especially. And these are really good businesses, I got to tell you. When you can produce underwriting profits and on top of that just hand more float, we don't have many businesses like that. Those are great business. We've got 100, whatever it is, 100 billion plus of money that we get to earn on, while at the same time, overall, on balance, we're likely to make some additional money for holding it. If you can get somebody to hand you $104 billion and pay you to hold it while you get to invest and get the proceeds, it's a good business. Now, most people don't do well at it. And the problem is that what I just described tempts lots of people to get into it, and recently people have got into it really just for the investment management. It's a way to earn money offshore. And we don't do that, but it can be done for small companies with investment managers. So there's a lot of competition in it, but we have some fundamental advantages. Plus we have, in certain areas, plus we have absolutely terrific managers to maximize those advantages, and we're going to make the most of it. I've just